Hi, do you have a baby in your life? It's Elizabeth again. I am so happy to be here. I want to share with you, if you have a baby in your life, right? If it's your baby, you're likely this is your world. If it's your profession or your grandchild, you still want to do the best and help out the new mom. So today I want to do a short training. It's a little longer than social media, but if this is for you and you're like with a baby during the day, then you're gonna stay. If it's not, I ask that you please share it. Maybe there's some other people out there who can really use some help. So I want to talk about let's roll. So we're gonna talk about rolling a little bit. I have a new client who came to me, and her baby's 8 months, and he's still not rolling, and so we're gonna work on that like ASAP, because what happens with rolling is it's often overlooked. I think that moms see it, and the pediatricians are like, oh, let's wait and see because rolling. But what I'm going to teach you today is, and also it's in my new book. I have a new book for parents, and it's Fast Track Your Baby's Development, Let Go of the Worry. It's for new moms in that birth to 12-month time. But today I want to talk a little bit about rolling. Like I said, it's often overlooked. I'm not sure why, but there's so many components that go into it that sets up that body, and the brain, the whole connection, and sometimes there's something that can be blocked, and it's going to lead to all these other problems that we're waiting and seeing if they're going to be a problem, and then you can go back to the gatekeeper, doctor's visit, and then if they think if they think it's kind of a big enough deal, then you can go to the next step. So it's like you're on this. Do you remember the game of life? You spin and you go, and then it says stop, and then it says, okay, now you can go on to the next step. So it's like, why do we have to do that? Why can we take control of our own decisions, our own baby? So I want to talk a little bit about rolling before we run out of time. And if you want more of this, I'm going to have a link to the new book. There's a discount already applied for you because it's new. Let me know how you like it. So about rolling, it's so many things come out of rolling, and it's very, very important stuff. I'm going to post a video later about what it should look like, and if it doesn't look like that, then give me a message. Let's talk about it. It should be smooth. The baby should be able to use their core, so lifting the knee and moving, and then when they go this way, they lift the opposite knee and go over. They should be able to push up. So I'm going to talk from, let's say, by 6 months they should be doing this, but there's a lot of pre-rolling stuff that we're going to see before it looks like this. So what I want you to get out of this today is, if it doesn't look like this and what I described to you, then you need to pay attention. There are the connections being made that can be blocked. There's a lot of ways to interact with your baby. All of the research that's coming out on mental health I firmly believe in it. I am behind it 100%. And for the bonding and just that part of the emotional maturity and regulation, and in addition to that, how we interact while we're doing motor skills, you can also be bonding, and you also feel like you're not kind of useless, like, well, let me stare and make sure, I hope they're okay. It gives you a little action that you can feel empowered and take control and say, I'm going to go play with my baby in a way that I know is helping their neurological system connect with their body and unblock. So a lot of times children with autism and similar diagnoses will have signs from the beginning. A lot of times people know about eye contact, but it's more than that. There's certain jerky movements, and just the core is not connecting to the legs, or the hands aren't connecting to. So there's small things that you can see. Like the rolling can be really uncoordinated and just different things. And so if you ever see any videos of people, they were diagnosed later with autism or similar things, early on, sometimes they post videos, and if you know what you're looking for, you can see it. And so if you're the mom of a baby now, no one's saying they're gonna have something or they're not. That's the thing. Our model, it's an impairment model. I work in it. I was 20 years, a physical therapist, pediatrics, and owned my own business, and worked in every type of setting, including schools. So what I'm saying is, every single baby can benefit from infant massage, and then connect that with, you know how to move the baby to where everything's going to be smooth. So the rolling, let's just go to rolling real quick. So if you have a baby, you want to go do this today. Don't wait. All right. So if they are prior to 6 months, you can still do all these skills, but 6 months and on is when I want to see them doing all these skills. So the rolling should look like a toy that's interesting, and they can grab it and their leg bends up and they roll over and they interact with the toy. And then whenever they want, they bend it again and roll back over. And they're also able to go the other way. Okay, so if it doesn't look like that, right? And from here, they might play here. They might play on their side. They might play on their tummy. They might look up. They might shift, which is very important, weight shifting. This is kind of in the middle of the roll. They might shift and push up a little bit. And there's a 4-month, 5-month, and 6-month position that you really want to see, because all of this sets the stage for all the things that we do look for, that everybody knows to look for, the doctor looks for, and you look for. It's like, when are they going to walk? Is it okay? And I'm not one of those that says they have to walk by 12 months or something's wrong. It's more like setting the stage for the brain. It only learns, your brain learns from opportunities, from experiences. And so the experiences, if they're having, happen to be, the regular movement happens to be blocked, or asymmetrical, like if it has extension to roll. So if they're here and they're throwing their head back and arms back to try to, and the leg back, all of this is extension. If they're trying to roll like that, we want to correct that in a gentle play way, but as soon as possible. That is forming connections, and we don't want those connections to form. We don't want that pattern of the brain learning and the body communicating in that way. It sets up for impairment, which fits right into the system of the impairment model, and then your life path, like the game, right, has been shifted, and you're on a different path. So I want to keep you on the happy path, where everything is connecting and going where it's supposed to go, and your child can skyrocket to success and have the future that you want for them and that they want for them, all the choices. I've been there when I had a 9-year-old child, and he was so lack of confidence in his body that he was depressed, and he didn't have any friends because he couldn't jump in games at recess. And I've been there where a baby didn't know they had a left side because their head just didn't turn that way, and it wasn't so severe, so it didn't really get addressed, right? But the shoulder was stuck, the arm was stuck, the body was stuck, so that baby just didn't really know it had a left side. So I've also been there in times when I couldn't help, it was too late, and I have a teenager situation, and anyway, so that being said, I feel that anyone can be successful with these things with their baby. I'm teaching neuroplay sessions, virtually in person, and I'm teaching caregivers how to do this on your own. I have the book. If you love it, I'm going to put the link. It's Fast Track Your Baby's Development. Lose the Worry. It's very short. Give me 15 minutes. You read through it. It gives you a schedule for the day to get all of this in. Helps you establish a play space. So then you have the opportunity, the place, to do all this. So I'm Elizabeth again. If you'd like the new book, comment below. And thank you for your time.